Hi YouTube, we are here at IFA, it's Sunday and we are at Mobiwire. Mobiwire is basically a spin-off of Sharp, but I won't tell you about it. I was lucky enough to get a representative. Just quickly introduce yourself, please.
Hello everybody, I'm Elizabeth Hay, Marketing Communication Manager at Mobiwire. And as just said, we are a spin-off of Sagem Mobile's activity. And we're here present at IFA to present two new products, Dyami and Winona.
So, you have a special philosophy. Tell us about that.
Yes.
First.
So, the idea is about the smart purchase. So it is a concept that we have had according to the assets that we have. Meaning that Mobiwire has its own factory, and according to that we have a good quality knowledge and expertise, meeting European standards. So based on this, we're capable of offering the best balance between performance, quality and price, giving a new offer to today's consumer, meaning an alternative to expensive smartphones, but with a very high expectation on quality and the best for performance and specification.
That sounds good. We already had some Mobiwire phones, but they are launching new products here on IFA. So please just start with one.
Okay, so I'll start with the little sister, I would say Dyami. So just for the little story, our names are coming from Indian tribes. So Dyami is a 5-inch HD IPS phone. We're running on an 8-megapixel camera front, 5-megapixel selfie. We have 8GB memory storage and 1GB ROM. So the device is made out of aluminum frame with aluminum finishing on the back. You have it in 3 colors, dark blue, black and white.
So you said it's running Android 5.1. Did you do anything to the launcher? Did you customize it in any way?
Absolutely not. As said, we are targeting some consumers who know exactly what they want today. They're aware, they're reading blogs, forums, and comparative sites. So we give them the full liberty and freedom to choose whatever user interface they want. The only customization that we're doing are some little icons that gives a little bit of touch from Mobiwire feeling in the notification bar, in the camera usage, and a few applications such as Kingsoft, so that you can just download Excel sheets or PowerPoints for the workers, and just a few games.
The smaller model comes with 8GB of ROM. Some people might think that's too less.
Yes, it could be a reaction, and it is normal. I would say, I'll just remind that it is a product that is 149 euros. So the expectation is coming from also the final balance between the spec and the cost of each spec. So what we've done is we haven't added any extra layers to the Google applications and user interfaces. So at the end, the consumer will be having at least 4GB of free space to add whatever they want, applications, games, and music. And anyways, you have a MicroSD slot at the back of the device where you can add up to 128GB of memory. So I think for 149 euros, it's not bad.
Okay. The bigger one has 16GB of ROM, so that's fine. And
we've calculated it also. You're having actually at the end 12GB of free memory. So
that's really a fair point, because Mobiwire is the only company I know who puts the actual available space on the back cover of their device, on the packaging, of course. That's really noble. Not everyone, and I think nobody does that. So the consumer really knows what the smartphone is up to before he buys it, even if he don't read reviews or watched our videos. What you really should do, watch our videos, every single one. But you have Google Play Store installed, not only Kingsoft.
All our Mobiwire phones are Google certified.
Okay. Furthermore, they are all 4G, so you will have no problem with low speed, because they support the German band, the European band 20. So let's go to the bigger one.
Yes, so big sister. Here we got Winona. So still on Indian tribe names. So we're still on a design with aluminum frame. As you can see on the back, it's a white color. It is a kind of a lacquered, wooden feeling, so it's absorbing the light. And as you can see, it's very thin. It's a 7mm phone with unremovable battery. And on the side, you have the opportunity to put your SIM card or dual SIM card, or add an SD card of 128 gigabytes. The memory is 16 gigabytes storage and 2 gigabytes ROM. We're on a 13 megapixel camera on the back and a 5 megapixel on the front. We are running on a 1.5 gigahertz processor, Octa-core, and here you have a Corning Gorilla Glass in front to protect it.
Okay, it's a MediaTek processor, I assume?
Yes, we are a unique chipset provider, which is MediaTek, for all our products.
Okay, I just saw you increase the battery in 5.5 inch display nearly by 1000 milliampere.
Yes, so we are continuing with Winona on the same features as we had for Taima. So we're on a 5.5 inch HD IPS and keeping the 3000 milliamperes battery, because we consider the people who want to have the usage of a phablet needs multimedia support and autonomy.
Previously released Mobiwire smartphones had one outstanding feature, and that was the back camera. Do you hold up to that expectation?
Absolutely. It is a part of our, I would say, concept. We want to keep the people always in the same idea of the smart purchase. They have had the chance to see on Pegasus and Taima, so respectively 5-inch and 5.5-inch, some specifications that they liked. And so that we continue on our concept of smart purchase, we are looking forward to increase the valuable specifications, the ones that they are looking for, to upper steps. So this is exactly what we're doing. We're going on to further premium products, from little by little to high-end products.
Let's talk about the shipping date and the price. When will they be available?
So Dyami will be available by the end of September and Winona by the end of the year. Pricing, as we said, the smart purchase is all about the balance between performance, quality, and price. We won't touch quality. Performance we're getting on higher, and for some of them we will not touch the price. Meaning Pegasus continuity is going to be Dyami, $149 for Pegasus, $149 for Dyami. This is recommended retail price. And then for Winona, we're still on a phablet 5.5 inch continuity of Taima, and we're going on 179 to 199 because of course we're going on Octa-core 1.5 gigahertz processor plus the Corning Gorilla Glass. So of course it is expectations from a smart purchase that as we're increasing specification, we're increasing the price.
Let's talk after sale. Let's say I bought one of the phones. Where's Mobiwire's position of with updates and stuff?
So today our exclusive distributor is Brodos. Brodos is taking care of all our after sales behind that. So meaning that we're having a full and complete follow-up here in Germany. And this is also part of the expertise of Sagem time, the heritage that we have. We know how to follow our products. And this is why we also have very good return rates among the products that we sell at operators. I just have to remind that Mobiwire's core activity is ODM. So as soon as the operators are happy with our products, we know that we're safe.
Okay. To get you a closer look at the devices, Steven here will get a closer look at the devices for you. He will do a quick hands-on with both devices, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
It's lovely here at IFA. And if you don't want to miss any other videos from Nerdbench or iTix Tutor, just subscribe to our channels here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Instagram. My name is Tim Moon for iTix Tutor and Nerdbench.com.
Alright guys, so Tim and me from Nerdbench.com, we're still here at Mobiwire and we had a quick look at the Winona, so the new product. And this one here will retail for $199, which is a very good price if you have a look at the specs, because it's 5.5 inches HD. The bezel is kind of small, so 3mm on each side. It's HD resolution and also IPS with Corning Gorilla Glass, so it's really scratch resistant and not like some other Chinese products where it's just plastic glass. But well, the chipset, it's now the MediaTek MT720 The T version, it's the higher clocked octa-core version. It's now running at 1.5 GHz instead of 1.3 GHz. Now it comes with 16 GB of storage and 2 GB of RAM. And it's also running Android 5.1 Lollipop straight off the box, as you can see right over here. And well, It weighs around 166 grams, so it's kind of lightweight, and it's also very thin. But it features a 3000 mAh battery. And the back cover, it's non-removable, but this is still a prototype, so there is no Mobiwire branding on the background. And also it's running a different chipset, but the final product will run the MediaTek 6753T, which is a kind of fast chipset, and all that for around 200 euro. At the bottom here we have the speaker grid. Top features the rear camera. The rear camera should have 30 megapixel, and it features a 5 megapixel front-facing camera here on the front side with an LED flash. So that's really cool, just like on the Ulefone B-Touch or B-Touch 2. You can capture really nice selfies also at night. Light and proximity sensor in the middle, we have the speaker. Now there are capacitive touch buttons here at the bottom, and they have backlight, but so far they do not light up right now because this is a prototype phone. Here at the bottom we also have the microphone, so the bottom microphone. Once again, just check this out, the phone is very slim. Now let's zoom a little bit in and let's have a look at all the connectors. So here's the bottom side of the frame, and as you can see it's not straight, so it's not a rebar design, because we have here some rounded edges, which looks kind of nice. It's not a really fully curved back cover like some other phones we've checked out so far, but here's some slight rounded edge. At the bottom here, the micro USB port, and well, it's upside down, so sometimes I always plug it in the wrong direction, but I'm really looking forward to USB Type-C. The frame, it's made out of aluminium. Then here on the left side we have one of the SIM card slots, so basically you have two slots and you can choose if you want to use two SIM cards or one SIM card and one microSD card up to 128 gigabytes. The top of the device features a 3.5mm headphone jack. It doesn't go too much into the back cover, so that actually looks kind of okay. Rear camera comes a little bit out of the device, and here on this side, so the right side of the frame, we have another slot. Here a volume rocker up and down, also made out of metal. What I really like is that it's not sliding around, so this is really tight. And here we have the power button, kind of small, placed almost in the middle, but really it's not sliding around, and that's something which feels pretty good. Now the display of the Winona features a 5.5-inch HD IPS panel, and IPS means nice colors, nice viewing angles, and I can quickly show you that. So the display is looking really great, and the colors, they look really tasty on that smartphone. Now before we have a look at the next smartphone, I just want to quickly show you the camera. So that's the rear camera, 30 megapixel in 4:3 mode. In 16:9 mode we have around 9.5 megapixels, just like on the most smartphones. Focus seems quite okay, kind of fast, just I don't like the annoying sound it makes all the time. But we can switch here to the front-facing camera, and I just want to quickly show you the LED flash because it's located right over here. And if you take a selfie, then you can see this is really bright and also very white. I had it on some other smartphones where it was kind of yellow, but here it looks really bright and white, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so that was the Mobiwire Winona, and let's have a very quick look on some of the other smartphones. Alright guys, and here's the cheaper product from Mobiwire. So for $149 you get the Dyami. It features a 5.0-inch HD IPS display, and yeah, it's really smaller, and it comes with a removable back cover, so you can remove the battery, just the things we like on Samsung devices. It's running the MediaTek MT6735P version, and Mobiwire is quite honest about it because it's running at 1 GHz. Most companies, they say it's running between 1.3 1.5, but nope, this one here is running at 988 MHz. And it comes with 8 GB of storage plus 1 GB of RAM, Android 5.1 Lollipop, and I have to say the 720p display on that small screen looks really good because, yeah, very small screen, and 720p gives you a very nice look. Okay, the phone is currently in Italian language, I think. And here we can see it's running Android version 5.1, so there we go, here's the Lollipop. It features an 8 megapixel rear camera with autofocus, 5 megapixel front-facing camera, but you don't have an LED flash on this particular one. Here at the top, a speaker, bezels 4mm on each side, rounded design, small, capacitive touch buttons at the bottom. They should have backlight on the final version, I guess. The frame, it's also painted in dark blue, grey, black, so there are different colors actually. You have a black version, dark blue version, and a white version. Microphone right over here, antennas, here the micro USB port, and on the right side of the frame, just like the layout on the Winona, we have here the power button in the middle, and here the volume buttons like volume down and volume up. Then here at the top, 3.5mm headphone jack, so very basic. And it comes with a 2270 mAh battery. We can quickly remove the back cover, so there we go. and the back cover is really tight and bends a lot, but it does not break, hopefully. Okay, here you can see the battery. It says here 2270 milliamp hours, which equals 8.63 watt hours at 3.8 volts. The battery itself, lightweight, small, and 3-pin battery connector right over here. It comes here with the battery connector, as I see one SIM card slot and one microSD card slot, so this phone is not dual SIM. Then here at the bottom we have the speaker, looks kind of big to me. Here the sticker with the IMEI number, only one because it's single SIM. Here rear camera, LED flash, and well, basically that's the phone here from the inside, so very basic, but also very cheap with only around 149 euro. And for a phone which is sold in Europe, this is actually a very good price. Alright guys, so that were the new models from Mobiwire, but for sure there are also some other models like the Pegasus and the Taima, and you will find a link to the specs and everything down below in the description. Also some nice phones, but I'm really looking forward here to the 5.5 inch version with the new MTK 6735T version, which I haven't had in my hand so far. Just the 1.3 GHz version. Also this one here looks really kind of nice for the low price of around 200 euro. Definitely a competitive phone, but also for people who are on a budget and they want to have a smaller phone or just a basic phone, you can get the Dyami here for 149, and I prefer actually the bigger version because it also looks very nice and it's only a little bit more than 7mm thick, which looks absolutely awesome. And this one here is the Winona for around 200 euros. So, well, have a look at them and I will leave you a link down below in the description. So thanks for watching, leave a like if it was helpful, and also subscribe to my channel and Nerdbench channel, link is also down below. So thank you guys and bye bye.